Putting together a band is no easy task. It requires finding the right mix of talent, personalities, and dedication. It's like putting together a puzzle, trying to fit all the pieces together just right to create something beautiful. First, you need to find the right musicians. You need people who are not only skilled at their instruments, but who also have a passion for music. It's important to find people who are willing to put in the time and effort to make the band successful. Once you have your musicians, you need to think about the sound you want to create. Are you looking for a rock band, a jazz ensemble, or maybe something more experimental? It's important to have a clear vision of the type of music you want to make so that you can find musicians who share that vision. Next, you need to think about the logistics of putting together a band. You need to find a practice space where you can rehearse regularly. You also need to think about equipment. Do you have everything you need to make the music you want to make? If not, you'll need to invest in instruments, amplifiers, and other gear. Once you have all the pieces in place, it's time to start rehearsing. This is where the real work begins. You need to spend hours practicing together, honing your sound, and perfecting your songs. It can be frustrating at times, but it's all part of the process of creating something great. As you rehearse, you'll start to develop a bond with your bandmates. You'll learn each other's strengths and weaknesses, and you'll start to develop a musical chemistry that can't be forced. This is when the magic happens, when you start to create music that is greater than the sum of its parts. Of course, putting together a band is not just about the music. You also need to think about the business side of things. You need to book gigs, promote your band, and manage your finances. It can be a lot of work, but it's all part of the process of building a successful band. As you start to play gigs, you'll start to build a following. People will come out to see you play, and you'll start to develop a reputation as a great live band. This is when all your hard work starts to pay off, when you start to see the fruits of your labor. But putting together a band is not just about the success. It's also about the journey. It's about the late-night rehearsals, the long drives to gigs, and the camaraderie that comes from creating music together. It's about the highs and the lows, the triumphs and the setbacks. And through it all, you'll learn a lot about yourself and about the people you're playing with. You'll learn about teamwork, about perseverance, and about the power of music to bring people together. Putting together a band is not just about creating music, it's about creating a community. So if you're thinking about putting together a band, go for it. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. You'll create something special, something that is uniquely yours. And who knows, maybe you'll even make it big. But even if you don't, the journey will be worth it. Because putting together a band is about more than just the music. It's about the experience of creating something beautiful with a group of like-minded individuals.